Hey everyone, we're going to do another crappie jig today as part of our crappie development program that I'm working on jigs for next spring to try out, uh, just so I always have something different to throw at them. In the vise, we have a 1/16 ounce freestyle head with a size 4 Victory 11-149 sickle hook. The color is a new one by Do It. It's black neon. And I apologize for my poor camera work. You know, I've made my own black neon that I thought was good a long time ago. This is really good. This one here, you get great glitter coverage, even on a little head, the same as larger heads. They did this one right. I really, really like it. I just got it, and immediately I have the right chenille and all for this, for what I came up with. Now, the only thing is, will the fish like it as much as I do? I don't know. Um, but it's a pattern I call it 7/4 special, and I'll explain that to you as we tie it. Again, this black neon I'm really, really happy with. So we're going to get started here with a little bit of super glue brush on, and just a little dab on the hook shank. That's all you need, just to lock the thread in. A lot of times I never did that. Uh, I've never had a problem, but I know some of you are more comfortable using the glue to lock your thread, so that's what I'm gonna do from now on. I'll do that to make it easier and to clear up some of the confusion. Um, we're using black 140 denier flat wax nylon thread. As some of you know, I like to use the little bit lighter thread for the crappie jigs. You don't have to, but this 140 works for bass jigs, the same as 210 works for crappie jigs. I like to get heavy-handed with the thread, which is why I like the 140, because I put a few extra wraps. It's just my style. See, I like going down and going up, you know, one or two times depending on what kind of jig I'm tying. But this is a real simple deal too, but I like the way it looks. And we're going to start with just a black feather. This one is going to use the feather tail. Boy, I'd be dangerous if I was good with these feathers. I mean, I see some guys on YouTube that tie crappie jigs, like Eric Massey and them guys, and they are phenomenal with feathers. Me, not so much. I could do enough to get by. Let's put it that way. So our tail is tied in here. It's got to make sure it stays straight. There we go. And now I'm going to add little V's. These are larger because I wanted them to go up a little bit further, just to make it a little bit heavier at the base. That's all. And now I'm going to take another V. I'm going to put it in on the other side. You see how long them fibers are. I did that purposely, on purpose. And back up and down about halfway, because we're going to add our flash now. And our flash is going to be red and blue crystal flash. And I'm going to put that in just a hair shorter than the tail. And we're going to roll it over to the other side. And that's good. You can add more flash if you prefer to. Me, I like it because of the colors. It seems to be enough to do it with just those two strands doubled over. Now, the last bit we have is our chenille. This is New Age chenille. It's called Midnight Fire. And you see the red and the blue in there along with the black base. And, of course, you see the little core there. That's what I pull out to tie my chenille in to start it. And it's just because I like doing it that way. Some chenilles don't compress really well, so you end up with a bump. I got in the habit of tying on that core, and that's just the way I do it anymore. Core more. I'm a poet, and I never knew it. I think you'll like this one. I gotta undo it because the one I missed a wrap. I didn't start doubling it till too high up. Right there. There we go. And that's just me because I like that taper on the body. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I like having it. Just gives it a little different look. To me, I think it makes it look more natural. But that's just me. You know, you don't have to put that taper in if you don't think, if you don't like it. Some people don't like the look. It's, you know what it kind of reminds me of? Like with tubes. Some people like a bulbous looking tube with a real big head on it, and then that tapered body. Other guys, like myself now with tubes, I prefer not to have that look. But a lot of guys do like it. So it's a lot of it's personal preference as to what, especially what the fish in your area are going to respond to. I've always had luck doing it with the little bit of a taper on it. I'll show you what we have then when we're done here. Hopefully the fish like this darker pattern. I'm thinking this is going to be a stained water deal, which is what I set out for. A lot of times they just get material and then take a look at it and go from there, you know. Good. I'm on the wrong side. That's what them bigger fibers give you. But there it is. That's our 7-4 special. The 7-4 is Independence Day and fireworks. That's the kind of inspiration that I got for the name. And another question somebody asked me, I got a bent piece of flash here. Has a little kink in it. Now I'll pull that out and stretch it a little bit, and it'll straighten it right out later on. But that was the inspiration for the name. And somebody asked me the one time, why do you have all those names for all the jigs that you're making and all? And the reason I do that is it makes it easier for me. That's how I memorize them rather than color, because a lot of patterns have the same colors. They're just tied with different materials. So if I have a name, I know what it is right off the bat. But there it is, the 74 Special. I think this should work well in stained water with some sunshine. Give it a shot. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.